Hello and welcome to another 2017 Formula 1 stream. Gonna have to run things a little bit differently this time, in that I'm gonna start off with my my career, which could be risky because it's China and I am absolutely terrible at China. But I'm gonna do my best. But one thing I am gonna do, I'm currently 15th overall in the championship after race 1, which is, it is what it is. What I'm going to do is only switch screens back to the racing when it's racing, because for some reason the stream keeps getting banned, or blocked, not banned, blocked. But my last one wasn't. The last one I didn't do any career, so it's obviously some sort of video in the career that's triggering that. So I'll switch screens back when I'm at the track, but I don't want to show any of the career videos and such, or if it's, I don't know if it's the intro or what it is that's getting it blocked. But either way, I'm not going to show these parts until I get to the track, because the track seems to be okay. So maybe it's the cutscenes that's doing it. I should be able to switch over to this and show this stuff. I reckon it could be the F1 intro or something like that was getting me, because it's actually F1 management that's been blocking it, nothing to do with the game, I don't think. So I'm quickly going to view my tree. Okay, that has been unlocked, so I can now, I've only got 551 resource points, which is not great. But yeah, the downside with China is I do suck at China, I'm just not good. That's unavailable, so that is still a week to go by the looks of it. But this stuff I can do. Gearbox wear, MGUH. What's the first thing to fail? What am I likely to lose? I feel like the gearbox is probably energy store gearbox. I'm going to start with gearbox. I'm going to develop that. I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to go to practice 1. But as I say, I'm going to switch between screens whilst it does this and try and prevent the stream from being blocked like my last one wasn't. But welcome to those of you who have joined the stream nonetheless. Fairly quick one. Maybe an hour, hour and a half, somewhere around there, and I'll be done.
Good morning and welcome from Shanghai.
I reckon it was that little intro I just watched then that might have been the problem. And it's in the rain. So this should be perfect. China in the rain. I suck at China as it is. I've got the inters on. The balanced setup's probably actually not going to be too bad, because obviously in the rain you want you don't want a hell of a lot of downforce. Like, you want downforce in the rain, but you don't want a hell of a lot of downforce at China. So the balanced might actually be perfect for China. Actually, not going to lie to you, this is my very first time at driving in the rain in Formula 1 2017, so this might be very bloody humorous. Seems to hook up alright. Just out in practice 1. Don't know if there's a forecast or anything. I didn't check the forecast to see if it... So turn 1 is tricky enough in the bloody dry, let alone in the wet. It'll take me a few laps to get used to it, but that's okay. It's practice. Lots of half throttle everywhere. I think I don't run any aids, so I've got no traction control, ABS, anything like that. You can probably notice by the amount I lock brakes and the amount of oversteer I get. Turn, you pig, turn. So this is actually my second time I've started a career. First time I did it in the Honda, which seems to be what everybody's doing. Oh, that is just a four-wheel slide there. That is all four wheels sledging. But yeah, second time I started it. Went back and started with the Sauber. feel like in the wet, ABS would be a really handy aid to turn on, but I'm not going to, because I don't run aids. I am wondering if this is wet enough for wets, but I suppose the game put me on inters, so... Ferrari coming up behind me. I might nearly tag onto the back of another car as well, see if I can get a better idea of the speed. Managed to avoid any lockups. And lots of 3/4 throttle. Oh, still slid straight off the track. I'm keen to see if Alonso behind me, if that's who that was, is on the wets or the inters. The game put me on the inters, so I presume... Anyway, we'll see how we go. As I say, I suck at China in the dry. So... Oh, 153, that's a blistering lap. Get around there, you understeering pig. Lots oversteer. Oh, grip. Yeah, just in general, I'm not a big fan of the Chinese track. I don't like watching the race in real life. I don't like driving the track. And I'm not good at it, not at all. Probably actually brake a bit later than that. That's 3.5 seconds quicker, so that's something. But I'm still miles off the leaders. Don't you? That corner is a bitch. Alright, ease the power on.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
Well, I wouldn't mind it if it disappears at some stage over the weekend though. I don't know if I should be 3rd or 4th gear. I think probably 4th gear just... Oh, don't get up on the curbs, that's a bit slippery. Oops, oh, I'm hot, I'm in deep. And hello Mahia, welcome. You've joined this shit show that is my career. But we'll get it done, that's what practice 1 is for. I probably should be doing the challenges actually. I might go and do some of those challenges. Now that I'm a pro at the track and everything. Now I'll do one more lap just to get used to this. Is I'm coming in hot here. Yeah, nah, sorry about that buddy. Yeah, nah, yep, yeah, nah. Don't worry about it. Let's go back to the pits. Why this car? Because... yeah, I don't know. I decided to work my way up. Skip repair time. Decided to work my way up through the career. And I actually started out with the Honda, but just decided against it. Didn't like the Honda. Everyone else on YouTube seems to be doing the Honda, or at least a couple of ones I clicked on. So I thought I might go the Sauber. It's a better looking car. And apparently I like to make life difficult for myself. I probably should have chosen a mid-tier team like a Force India or something, because I feel like for like nearly the whole season I'm pretty much going to be lapping around near the back, if not last, especially at China. I'm not going to go well here, especially if it keeps raining.
We have a number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for
fuel saving might actually be okay this time around, because I'm not using full throttle very much. Yeah, so I thought I'd jump on the Sauber and have a bit of a go. But yeah, probably should have chosen the Force India. But anyway, I'm not starting my career again. In my very limited experience, I have found this fuel saving part very hard to do, because I can either get the lap time they require of me, or I can save enough fuel, but I can't do both. So look at it go down now. As I've got my throttle's not even full, I've overshot that corner. I'm well down on my lap time. Not doing well on the fuel. I'm not using full throttle. If you can see the green bar next to like the throttle bar, I'm not using full throttle pretty much anywhere. I'm keeping the lap time nearly in check, but my fuel's nearly gone already. That they want me to save.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Don't really understand how I stopped that from. I'm now 7/10 down on my lap time, so yeah, this is a difficult mode. Difficult challenge, that is. I did watch the Belgium Grand Prix. I absolutely watched the Belgium Grand Prix. Alonso was pissed off. That's an understatement. Found it interesting. I don't know if you saw a report today. Honda said that they didn't see any sign of technical difficulty or technical issues with Alonso's car. So how the hell am I meant to do this? This is a bullshit challenge. I'm sure probably everybody watching this, all 4 of you, could probably get this challenge easy, but I apparently cannot. Lift and coast. Minimal throttle. I just don't understand how to get down the straights without losing all the time and not burn fuel. So I have to start accelerating here. You can see the live time already ticking down. Try and keep that just in the green, which I've, there's half a second down already, and I've burned half the fuel allocated. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I don't get how we're supposed to accelerate. Sauber didn't have much downforce. Sauber didn't have much of anything. Tell you who else didn't have much of anything, and that is Valtteri Bottas. Yeah, no, this is a bullshit challenge. I'm done with that one. I'm clearly not going to succeed at it. Yeah, Bottas did nothing all weekend, to be honest. He was a bit disappointing, so screw that one.
Our best lap so far is a 1:56.5.
Tyre management. Let's see how we go on this one. I'm just going to try them. I may as well. If I lose them, who cares? But I probably shouldn't have picked the Sauber for one reason, and that is, not for one reason, for a number of reasons. But for one reason being that I don't want to have to do all of these challenges at each and every track. But if you don't, then I believe it's going to take forever to upgrade your car to a point where you can be successful. So I can't remember, I was watching someone's video on YouTube and they said if you don't want to can't concentrate and drive and read everything. Wide tyre wear's bad. Well, that's a moment. Tyre wear's going okay. Lap time is not. There we go, let's pegged it back a little bit. This will be touch and go, this will. Oh, that big slide doesn't help anything at all. Yeah, I got sidetracked with what I was saying there, but I'm in the purple for tyre wear, so that's good. I'm 6/10 down my lap time, so that's bad. Let's see what I can do through the final couple of turns. Lockups do not help. And he's back in the green. I think I'm going to get it this lap.
We managed to pace well that lap, and tyre wear is more or less as expected.
Don't understeer. See if I can't make this a success. Feather that throttle. This would be a relatively easy challenge with traction control on, I'd imagine. Okay, tyre wear is good again. Lap time, I'm a lot down. I need to do a bit of catching up, nearly half a second. Down to 2/10, it's not looking too bad. I might be alright. Safety car Bottas lose everything. Yeah, look, safety car didn't work out that well for him, but he just had nothing all weekend. I don't think Bottas can blame the safety car for how his weekend went. He just never seemed to look that good. But I tell you what I did notice, a good example of these modern cars not being able to follow each other within sort of 2 seconds. Out of the program, you beauty. Yeah, so basically I think that it's a good example of the cars not being able to follow each other, because after that, the last stop, of course, Hamilton came out on the soft tyres, the yellow banded soft tyres, and yeah, it came out the yellow banded soft tyres with Vettel on the purple ultra soft, of course. And Vettel definitely had more pace, because another stupid Ferrari strategy put him, like, I think when Hamilton pitted to avoid the undercut, Vettel was maybe a second and a half behind him. That's not how I wanted to start that. Yeah, maybe a second and a half behind him, somewhere around there. But, oh, okay, that's the end of the quali. Never mind. I'll have to try that program next time. Force India fight was also so much fun to watch. Yeah, but it was just stupid. Those two. Seriously. Hang on, I'm not going to diverse. I'm going to go back to...
Hamilton, Bottas.
I'm going to go back to the Vettel not being able to follow thing on ultra soft tyres. Came out of the pits, he ripped up to the back of Hamilton in no time, because he must have come out of the pits something like 7 seconds down, 8 seconds down. He ripped up to the back of Hamilton, which you would expect, being on 2 compound soft tyres on the ultra soft. He should have been able to comfortably beat Hamilton, but as soon as he got within those 2 seconds, all of a sudden you could see how much more he was understeering. He lost all the aero from the wash from the car in front, and he just wasn't able to overtake. There was no opportunity, he couldn't get close enough, despite being 2 compounds softer. So I don't think that was the case of Hamilton being so much faster on the softs, or Vettel just not having the pace on the ultra soft. I think that, I think ultimately it was just not being able to follow because of the new aero packages of 2017. It's fun to see the cars, the sort of pace the cars can do on the flying laps. Go to practice 2. Yep. It's fun to see, you know, how fast the cars can go. That's great. That's a good part of the aero package. But they can't follow each other, which was exactly the oh, that's the thing I wanted to skip. Oh, jeez, I hope that didn't just get this video blocked. That's the part that I don't want to show, because I think that's the part that's getting us blocked. Getting me blocked. Yeah, I just don't think he could follow within those couple of seconds. I think the wash was too bad, but I could be wrong, but that's sort of how I feel.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete.
I'll do track acclimatization now.
Specific problem areas on the
it's dry. But yes, the Force India fight was fun to watch, but those two are just so stupid. I can't believe they crashed again. It's getting ridiculous. And when they spoke to is it Otmar, I think, on the pit wall, I cannot break that late. Good to know. You know, I found it interesting that he said, "Look, we've let them race in the past in the interest of team fairness." Oh shit! Don't mind me. I'm just cutting the line. In the interest of team fairness, we're going to, you know, let them race. In the interest of entertainment, we'll let them race. But they've proven that they can't race each other without crashing into each other. So from now on, they're pretty much going to have to follow team orders, which sucks. Sucks for them. It sucks for the viewers. But if they're going to keep crashing into each other, then what else can you do? Which is fair enough. I mean, that's costing them a lot of money to go to those races, a lot of money to have those drivers, and they just crashed into each other. Oh, I did not miss that. Come on, game. Come on, guy. Just want to get these done so I can get on and get this horrible race that I don't like at all out of the way. Ocon's very aggressive. Look, I think you'd have to blame Perez for that. I don't think you could blame Ocon for that one. I mean, Ocon was up the inside, and Perez should have known that. He was up the inside at the previous corner.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
But that's the way I saw it anyway, with the old Force Indias. It's nice to watch, but I completely understand why they've said it will be team orders from now on. But I think the biggest issue of the race, again, much like the Hungaroring, is the fact that there's this aero for this year. Oh, I missed him. And that one too. Oh, this is not going well. I got confused and I was concentrating on what I was saying. If you watch the first half, Ocon, yeah, and yeah, look, Ocon is aggressive. I think they're both aggressive. But that's what you get. I think it's all in Ocon's favour. I mean, they're now talking about Ocon being the favourite for a Ferrari drive over Perez. And that sucks for Perez because he's a good driver. He's a very good driver. But I think Ocon's done the right thing. Got in there, he's pretty much just as quick. The results are showing, and now rumours have it that he is the more attractive one to go to Ferrari. He's younger as well, which plays into his hands.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Let's do a third lap. Jesus. Try and concentrate a bit harder and get them all this time. Oh! Fail. Then I'll try the qualifying time one, but yeah, as I say, I probably made the wrong choice. By picking the Sauber, given that I'd rather not do all these programs. Rather not do all those programs every time I have a career race, but as a Sauber, unless I want it to take 3 seasons to get my car up to scratch, I'm going to have to, which sucks. I've only got one red dot. I've got plenty of greens, but only one red. So
Right, that's the end of the program. Box this lap.
good. Back to garage, and I can go out and try and do some quali laps now, I suppose. Alright, qualifying pace. The thing is, I'm failing half of them anyway, which is not helpful. That tyre wear one, I just can't. Well, the fuel usage, whatever it was. Fuel usage one, I cannot get that. That is hard to maintain the lap speed they want. Well, these tyres are a bit nicer. Let's see if I can go quick enough around this horrible track. Sorry if anybody watching is a really big fan of China. I'm not personally. Doing alright on the delta times though, which is good. time to go. Nice talking to you. Yeah, thanks for joining me again, Mahir. Much appreciated, dude. Do appreciate it. Anybody that pops into the stream, but especially when you have a chat. So thanks again. And of course, this is your second stream. I've only done 4. This is number 4, I think. You've been the 2, so I do appreciate you popping in, saying hi, having a chat. Enjoy whatever it is you're about to go and do. I might have cocked this lap up, I'll be lucky. I'm going to miss out by a 10th.
Our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
Dropped it in the last sector, I think. So there we go this time around. On track again. See you, dude. Thank you. That's the corner I stuffed it up last time, I think. Back in the green, understeering a lot. Not pegging it back, losing more, nearly down to a 10th behind. Damn it. Get it this time though.
Good lap.
That's one down, one to go.
Target time. We're happy with that.
Not looking good. I'm gonna have to keep going with it though. Part of the program. The tyre wear might be starting to be a factor. If it more understeer or half a second down, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, 8/10ths down. This is horrible.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Another failed challenge, and the rain's going to come, so never mind. What are you going to do, eh? 8/10ths.
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over.
Turn the garage. I'm not really getting the extra points for these, so it's kind of like, why am I bothering to do them? Do you know what I'm saying? Race strat. That one I can do. Let's go out and get this done, eh? And then I've done all of them. I can finally hook into some qualifying, the race, and then I might do a few rando things if anyone's interested in that. Another classic car maybe at a track, maybe a time trial, maybe try it online, who knows. The world's my oyster. race strat. I think I'm just going to go as fast as I can. Program started, yeah, okay, so target lap time. I just got to focus on that. See if I can actually achieve my first success of the night. And I think I succeeded in the tyre wear one, didn't I? Hopefully I can get this done before the rain comes as well. Lost another half a second on that corner. That particular corner I need to work on. I need to get right. I'm doing something very, very wrong. Obviously coming in too early on the brakes, too slowly or something. So whatever it isn't working well. I keep losing massive chunks of time coming into it. But we'll see.
Good job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Hopefully, I think I've only got to do 3 laps at this, don't I? I think from memory. Good second up this time.
Of fuel remaining.
4 laps of fuel remaining. Nice. Smashing the lap time, so that's good. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Half a second down. That's alright, I've been smashing the lap times. If I can get this back on track, I should still be able to beat this. Nearly got it back in the green. There we go. Just as I think the rain's coming down. It is. Please let me finish this lap time first. I'm going to struggle now. The rains are here. Three tenths. miss out by a 10th again.
Okay, you weren't
Damn
quite
it.
good enough that lap. Try again.
You know what, I'm calling it there. I don't care about the extra 50 points. Let's go to quality, let's get this shit done. Because I did not enjoy the Chinese track. And it was a completion anyway. And look at that, perfect timing because I'd run out of time anyway. But I do need to keep an eye out for which screen is... I think it's that intro, the F1 intro, the one that the game and the real racing shares that's screwing me out of my videos on the tube being blocked, but it's cool. That's cool. Let's see, I reckon I'll go back to the laptop now, which I don't really need to look at. I think it could probably just load me straight through. There's some points, current resource points, not enough to do anything with. Nice one. I'm still winning the rivalry, which is nice. Let's go to practice 3. Let's quickly flip screens over so that that isn't displayed. Back to the racing. To be honest, I don't really need to do FP3. I could probably just skip straight to quality, but I've set a lap time anyway. Actually, I should be able to change tyres. Let me go back to the garage. I don't think I need to do this. Session info I didn't want, setup I did. Don't know if it's a good setup. It's probably not, to be honest. I'm probably better off going with increased top speed, but you know, it is a pretty good balance, a bit of a mix, so tyre select.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
Or we could just skip to quality. Let's do that. I just want to get this race done. I can't imagine it's going to go that well anyway.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top.
An interesting practice session there then. Wasn't really that interesting, to be fair, was it? And back out to the laptop. I kind of wish you didn't have to do this. I sort of wish you could choose to go back out to the laptop. Or just roll through to the next practice session. No points, so... back to the laptop, and one shot quality, so it's probably not going to go well. I got one shot. Again, I'm going to flip the screen over, so if you've just joined me, the reason I'm doing that is to try and stop it from getting blocked, because I think the next video that plays out is what's getting my videos blocked, my streams that is, blocked on YouTube. So as soon as this is done, I'm back on the track, I'll flip the screen back. But you're only looking at a black loading screen for now anyway, so it's not like you're missing out on a bunch.
I'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world
And it's
you join
pissing
us
with
today
rain, of course.
For this F1 qualifying session.
Beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. Full wets. First time on full wets. And one shot quality. Feather that throttle. Short shift massively before the turbo kicks in. Went back to first, which I shouldn't have done. Dropping a long way off the back of Vet now. As long as I don't qualify last, I'll be pretty happy with that. On a track I don't know or like, in the pissing rain, if I can get anything that isn't dead last, I will be pretty chuffed. That was quite deep. Lots of short shifting. Not really where I want it to be. Completely screwed up my lap on the last corner.
Okay, that's pretty
Fantastic.
disappointing, but we can turn it around tomorrow.
Well, I said I didn't want to be last, and I wasn't. I was second last.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three. Who are-
Advance. I bet you it's dry now. Bet you it's dry. Hopefully straight to the grid. We really don't need to go back to the laptop. I'm still ahead of Pascal on the rival though, so that's something. Session goal finish 18th or higher, failed. Ha! But I did out qualify Pascal. So that's something. Let us go to track. Quickly flip screens so you don't see this bit, which is what I believe is getting it blocked. Anyway, I don't know if it's true or not, but let's get this through. Let's get China done, and then let's go and try a rando car somewhere.
Hard work, ingenuity and ambition. All things you'll find in a... Well then, after an
It is dry, of
exciting
course it's
qualifying
dry.
session yesterday,
What a mixed bag, mixed
I know what you can
weekend.
do. Don't let me down.
Race strat. Do I start? Yes. I can get more than 6 laps out of a set of tyres, can't I? Ah, that's right. I'll give myself a bit more fuel so I can run rich for longer. I don't know if that's a wise choice. I like to whack a heap more fuel in there. Let's see how we go. Not a good start. Instantly back to last. But AI is typically pretty slow through there, and they didn't disappoint me today.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Why is that move illegal? What a load of bollocks. Well, from last to 15th, it's not too bad. I don't know if I can sustain the pace, but for now I'll take it.
That's a decent start. Good job.
I'll tell you what else I do, go to rich mixture on the straights as long as I've got somebody hounding me. Right now. And hopefully I've got enough fuel to be able to sustain the rich mixture down the straights and keep these Mercedes bastards at bay. Got away without locking the brakes.
It's going to be down slightly.
Oh, good.
Right away.
That's what I want. Straight away, lap 1, power down on the engine. New engine for the next round, I think. Around the outside. Oh, no. I am not going to win this drag race. I'm going to tuck straight in behind him. Just try and keep everything. So back down to 16th, not great, but I suppose I'm in a Sauber. What can you expect? That is a lot of understeer. Who have I got behind me? A Williams, perfect. Up to rich mixture. And then make him go down the left hand side of me. I'm sure as soon as DRS is enabled I'll be screwed anyway. Yeah, there he goes. I'll try the dive under brakes. Got the job done. Back to standard fuel.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within.
Now I really am going to be in strife.
The DRS zone.
I'm really just the cork in the bottle here. I got a good start. And I'm just holding everyone up. That's okay. I've earned my right to be here.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Another loss of power. At the track that you probably least want power to be an issue. This and Baku are the two tracks I think where you're really going to get screwed over if you're down on power. Back up to rich mixture. And with DRS,
Reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine.
Jesus.
Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts.
My engine is completely shafted at this point. Which I can do there for old Lance Stroll.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
I don't even know what the new strategy is, but
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
pretty screwed at this point. I guess all I can do now is try and beat my teammate and change engines after this race.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Keep the temps under control, you reckon? How can I go any slower without losing the race? I'd rather just DNF. Decided against the dive. Engine is not good. Get out of the way, Palmer, you useless turd. Big lock up. Giving her all she got to be second last.
Looking really good. You're managing it well.
It's going to be a long ass season. In this shitbox. There, I said it.
Power from the engine is down. There's a significant amount of wear on the engine now.
Good. Perfect. I'm just going to keep pushing it hard until the bastard blows up.
Is opened. Alright then, some information on Massa.
Massa?
They are
Oh
out
no.
of the race.
I'm not last.
Yellow flag.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Massa. His tyres don't feel too bad. I wonder if anyone else is pitting. 42% is not great, is it?
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Oh well, at least I get to pit before my teammate. Not that I think it's going to make any difference at all. And into the pits. Right, in the pits.
Exit now.
Good quick pit. See if I can come.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit.
Just want to beat my teammate. That's all I can do at this point.
If you cross over into the track.
And can I go any faster on these tyres than the worn softs I was on? Oh, that is miles too early. On the downshifting. Actually having a really bad outlap, not concentrating, looking at everything else except the track. And I need to have a good one because I'm trying to stay in front of my teammate, who's no doubt had a much better lap than this on his worn softs. Look at that engine.
Pascal has come into the pits. Pascal in the pits now.
I wonder if my aggressive downshifting is what is causing the extra wear on this engine. I don't even think I'm going to get out in front of a teammate here.
Gap to the car in front is 16.4 seconds.
Around the outside. Hopefully I can stay in front of Van Dorn. I mean, my engine's pretty rooted and a lot down on power. But then again, he's in a Honda. So what would you rather be in? A rooted Ferrari engine? Or a Honda engine that's in good condition? Wow, it's in Honda condition. I don't know if good is the right word. I'm not going to be able to use much more rich mixture, I don't think. But looks like he was outside the DRS zone, so that is good. All I can do is charge on. Seventeenth isn't too bad. Just try and catch Palmer, I suppose. It's really all I can aim for, isn't it? Well, I'm at least starting to gap. Starting to gap Van Dorn behind me. 3.8 seconds is the gap back to Palmer, so let's see if I can make any inroads on him whatsoever. If I'm concentrating. No, I think Palmer is definitely pulling away from me, but I'm keeping Van Dorn behind me. That is the main thing. That wasn't my best lap though. 4 to go.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps. Trying to be very smooth on the throttle and the brakes, just to try and keep the tyre wear down, to make sure I don't do all this hard work. And then the last lap, Van Dorn's tyres are in much better condition and he just romps on past me. She has actually caught me quite a lot. Maybe I've backed off just a fraction too much. Certainly keeping the gap. I'm not going to be able to run rich mixture anymore. As it is, I'm probably going to have to hit lean through some of the tighter stuff. Yeah, down to 0.17, not great. Charlie, are you responding to chat? Yes, I am, but I haven't seen any for a long time, man. Yours is the first comment that's come through for some time, but I'm absolutely, and welcome, by the way. I can't read that in Drive. Deliverance. Is this on Xbox? No, this is on PC. It's my horrible career mode at a horrible track in a horrible car. But welcome. Welcome, one and all. Currently my challenge is to do 3 more laps and not get overtaken by a Honda. Stoffel Van Dorn, to be precise, behind me. He's going to have DRS here too. What's my favourite MotoGP rider? Current or past? Past, probably Mick Doohan. Probably Troy Bayliss, even though he wasn't really in the MotoGP for very long. But he did come back, I think 2008 and win 1 race. Mick Doohan was a big favourite of mine. Probably not surprising they're all Australian. Mick Doohan was one of the best that's ever come through. And currently, I would say Valentino Rossi. Wow, Jack Miller. Let's be honest, Jack Miller. I'm Australian, he's Australian. He's always my preference. But I think Rossi's out of it this year. Probably seems harsh, but I do think he's in strife. But I'm going for Dovizioso this year. A different winner, why not? He's been around for an awful long time, he deserves it. Stoffel is very close to me now. Rossi, yuck, yeah. I just want to see the old dog get a 10th before he retires, that's all. There was a time when Rossi was actually probably my biggest enemy. During the Casey Stoner days, again, being Australian, unsurprisingly, I went for Stoner. And of course Rossi was the arch nemesis during those days, so I certainly haven't always loved Rossi, that's for sure. But yeah, this year I'm probably going for Dovizioso, I would say, just to see a different winner. I wouldn't mind if Danny Pedrosa won. He's another old veteran that probably deserves a win. I mean, Marc Marquez, sure, he's had a few before. I don't think we need to see him win again. Lorenzo's long gone. And Vinales, of course, hasn't won one yet, so why does Stoner retire so early? He loved the sport. He didn't love the media stuff. He didn't, yeah, and he copped a pretty hard time, especially from the Brits. I think there was, if memory serves me, when the whole Donington thing came up about the safety, he was one of a number of riders that actually said they had safety concerns over Donington. They didn't think it was a safe enough track. And for whatever reason, the English media didn't really talk about all the other riders that said the same thing. They just spoke about Stoner. And he kind of became very unpopular in the UK. And British people are very, very good at going to a lot of the races through Europe, which is great. You know, you need a country like that to support these motorsports so much. But nonetheless, yeah, I think all the booing and then the Italian fans, of course, didn't like him because, again, the whole Rossi rivalry. And I just don't think he could handle all that crap. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to go out there and race. And he wanted to finish the race, go to his motorhome, bang Adriana, and do it all again the next time. He did love riding though. I think the thing with Stoner is that what you got to remember, he's living the dream.
DRS is offline.
DRS is offline. Perfect.
Stay out while we work on a fix. This is your final lap of the race.
Or I don't want to give this. I've been hit. I have been hit by Stoffel. And I have dead set lost those 2 positions on the last lap. I hate China, I really do. Loves fishing too. He does love fishing, you're quite right. Sorry this is a bit delayed, but obviously it's a little bit hard to race, get run into, and read the comments. Yes, he does love fishing, but he's living the dream. If you think about it, like, if I don't know how old you are, but if at the age of, say, 20, what was he, 26 when he retired? At the age of 26, if someone said to me, you can have millions of dollars, like we'll fill your bank account with millions and millions of dollars, you would have been a multiple world champion in MotoGP, and then you can retire at 26, do whatever the hell you want with your life, hang around with your hot wife, make cute babies, and just live off your millions at 26. You know, that's living the dream. I think most people would say that they'd be into that. Miss USA, yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely a bit of a joke. This is having a laugh. This is career mode. I've got a broken Sauber with a rooted engine. No DRS. And I'm in an underdeveloped Sauber, so yeah, no, it's going beautifully. On another note, compare Rossi to Ford, both trash. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Not everyone likes every rider. I guess that's what makes the world interesting, isn't it? It's different people like different things. Right, so I'm not going to do any more career because that sucks the life out of you. And in fact, I don't actually generally do careers in Formula 1 games. Yeah, I don't generally do them. I normally just sort of do some time trial stuff, some random races with whatever cars, a bit of online if I can get it to work, although my game crashes every time I go into an online lobby here, so that is broken. Good job, Milestone. But yes, MotoGP, it was, at least it was a good race. It was a close race. Marquez stormed through, but as I say, I'm going to go for Dovizioso this year and as a backup Danny Pedrosa, and then as a backup Vinales. Let's give someone who hasn't been the champion before a championship. Now from here I want to go to main menu. So I'm open to any suggestions if anyone wants to see a certain race at a certain track. I can't promise you I'll be good at the track, but I'll have a crack. I've never made any claims that I'm great at this game, but I do enjoy it. I'm having fun. That's the main thing. I don't want to do career. So let's do a Grand Prix in a classic car. Let's go something old school. Need to race Commodores. Unfortunately, they don't have Commodores in China and a Sauber. Lol. I need to race Commodore's Deliverance. They don't have Commodores in F1 2017, I don't think. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Delete that track. How about do they have it in Project Cars? I think they have a Falcon in Project Cars, an older FG, I think. Single class, I suppose, no practice. We'll go full qualifying so I can actually do some practice laps in a 5-lap race. I will get project cars too, so that could be a thing. And but I believe they've actually only got a Falcon supercar in that as well. Start session. And if they're going to play the F1 intro, which I think they will, I'll have to swap screens because I think this is what gets my stream banned. Blocked, even.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Ford only in P cars. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Once cars left pit lane, yeah, who cares? I'm not here to be an MLG racer. We just want to have a crack in these old cars. And that's the wrong button, but I will go to cockpit view, I think. She's right on sunset too. I haven't driven this car before, so I need to learn it. And this is actually pretty dark. What else could that do? Jack. Oh, Jackie boy. One 131.9. 30.8. Don't like my chances against these times with no practice, but whatever. I'll make it up in the race. Turn your headlights on. Yeah, that'd be helpful, wouldn't it? I don't know how dark it looks on the stream, but by fucking hell, it looks dark on my monitor. In some spots, this bit's alright. That antenna's like right in the way.
Your last lap time moved you up into P5.
Got concentration face on at the moment.
There's only one lap of
Can hardly talk. One lap of fuel remaining. Small insight into the halo, yeah. It'll be worse than this, I suppose.
fuel is marginal. We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps.
I can't see the cockpit view becoming any more popular in F1 games once the halo gets introduced. Except for immersiveness, of course, but... Oh, slower than my previous lap. I'm third, that's okay. That is something. Thoughts on the final episode of Game of Thrones, Jack? Yeah, look, I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but it was good. It was good. I enjoyed the surprise, I suppose.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 30.
I'll go out and try another hottie before we finish quali up and do a race. But yeah, I don't want to ruin it in case someone watches this video and doesn't want to know about Game of Thrones. But I'm not that keen on the rumours that... That's pretty good. That track's not used anymore. Not that keen on the rumours that next season will be 2019. Even if they are movie length. There's not much about that makes me happy. See if I can put the old girl on pole. If he gets in the way, I'm going to be pissed. Get out of the way. Bit oversteer there. Punch out of the last turn. Fair way up. Yes, pole position. Just a regular Mansell. Would hate to be a regular Mansell. Would hate to. Return to garage. Right, let's go do this, and then I'm ending the stream. Session info. 129. Yes. 4/10 up. I'm confident. It's full quality, so there's Q. Oh man, I just want to fast forward time. What's fast forward time? Is it? There we go. Time fast forwarded, session over. Was your dad's favourite driver Nigel Mona Mansell? Fair enough, fair enough. But he's a Mona, he's a whinger. Oh, Mansell had to talk about everything. Geez, people have a go at bloody Casey Stoner for being a whinger. Nigel Mansell, now there was a man that could blame everything in the world. Except himself. Like everything in the world. Righto, let's see how we go. These old cars, they don't even worry about the sausage curbs, you just run straight over them. They don't give a shit. Right, let's see if we can get a good run onto the straight. Get through to Q3. I probably didn't really need to go full qualifying, but there you go, I've done it. I can fast forward time, so that's fine. Everybody calm down. Jimmy Barnes is in front of me. He's going to hold me up, no doubt. Pretty much. And rule my lap. Nice one, Barnesy. Hopefully this lap will be good enough to get through to Q3, even with Barnesy blocking me. Puts the block pass on him, make sure I ruin Barnesy's lap as well. That's fastest, but I better do one more in case. Could be at pace in the new F1 car, could be on pace in the new F1 car.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
And I'll read the rest as soon as I cross the line.
We're dropping down the order. You're currently in P3.
Yeah, righto, wait on. About to go P2. Could be on pace. No, he goes pole. Smashes him. Next session. Could be on pace in the new F1K if you give him a bit of practice. Just ask him, who's that Mona Mansell? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, he'd be comfortably the quickest out there, I'd imagine. Until he wasn't, and then it would be the car's fault or the tyres' fault. Or someone in the team's fault, or someone doesn't like him. Accelerate time. Multiply it by 30. Let's get this done. Q3. I'll try and set a pole lap. Down to position 4 actually. There you go. Okay, so I did drop some positions in the fast forward. That's cool. That's okay. Done. Next session. Yeah, so 5th in the end I ended up with 128. Jeez, 126.7? What the fuck is that shit? How the hell? That is, seems seem like odd times in the... I suppose they are the 98 McLaren. But still, Jesus. He recently said he could do it, seeing as the cars are so easy. Oh yeah, of course he could. Oh, Mansell, for sure. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be able to do it. Righto. It's time to actually try and get pole now. I'm not going to get a 126 though, so maybe 5th is as good as it'll get. At least it's freaking daytime now. Well, not a great run onto the start-finish line. I started to understeer, push wide a bit. Are you using the steering wheel setup? I am. Only a single screen though, not 3 screen. You can always tell if someone's on a controller if you watch the hands on the steering wheel. Because on a controller, the hands of the steering wheel will sort of jolt to the side rather than be a smooth turn. Progressive throttle and brakes okay these days because of course you've got the levers on the controller, which work well. But the steering wheel's always a giveaway. The steering, yeah, in-game steering wheel. Being lazy tonight, only single. Yeah, look, to be honest, the F1 games don't run very well on 3 screens. I don't know if anyone else has ever tried that. But I just don't like F1 games in 3 screens. I feel like it was an afterthought. It was made for a single screen, and then someone said, oh, you better make that compatible with 3 screens. But it's just rubbish. Everything's still in the middle screen, and then you just get all this distorted periphery each side of the car. It's pretty average, actually. 129.7. I won't rest there. We'll keep trying. Try for a 128. In case it gets me 4th instead of 5th. Teetering right on the edge of improving my lap time, and if I do, it's not going to be by much. 129.7. Don't worry about the bollard, they're good. Take a bollard with you for good luck. That's what Ayrton Senna always used to say. Load of oversteer, not nice. I'm 1.4 seconds up though. There you go, 128.3. Come through with the biscuits in the last sector there. Return to garage. Just got to be best of the Williams. I don't know if I quite understand what is with that. Session info. I'm not going to go back out there. I'm just going to risk it. If I start 4th, I'll start 4th. Whatever. Let's accelerate time. Actually, let's go to the timing so we can see. My stream keeps dropping offline. Is that true? If anybody's still there, can you let me know if the stream keeps dropping offline? I don't really understand why that is happening. But, what is? I'm going to do a quick stream test here while we wait for me to complete this race. But, as I say, if anybody is out there, yeah, download seems fine, everything seems fine, but YouTube just keeps saying that I'm not live. What is going on? Live stream health. Are we back? Is everyone there? Is anyone there? It keeps dipping. These are the mysteries I want solved. Doesn't look like, yeah, it looks like I'm live. I'm just going to keep going because I just really want to finish this 5-lap race and then I'm going to end the stream anyway, so hopefully it's visible to people. guy's really pissing me off because he's really slow in some of the corners. At least I'm now actually racing the cars that I'm up against. Oh god. 3 wide. I'll take first though, please, boys. Oh, that has missed the apex by a country mile. How am I keeping up with these cars? If they can do 26s, then how the hell, on lap 2 of this race, have I actually just caught up to them a bit? So much understeer into that last turn. Squeeze him out of that position, that's man. Obviously those cars, the 98 versions, are a lot faster in a straight line. And slower through the turns, but how the hell did they go so much quicker in quali? 2 seconds. 2 seconds like fuck. Again, caught up to him down through these sections. And we'll watch him disappear down the front straight. This is where I presume they go. Nah, something screwy with the qualifying pace of those guys. It was always the last lap too. Add it to the many bugs that have reared their ugly head in F1 2017. Oops. Trying to drive one-handed here and turn the music off with my phone with the other. Some say you're better off doing it on the front straights, but I say no way. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll just do it in the... Just won't... Oh, get out of my way, you asshat.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. He brake checked me. I'm claiming it. He brake checked me. Came into that corner and he just stopped.
He was the only one that was able to keep up with me though. So there's that. Oops. That is not how you take that. Turn. Too wide. That's a shame to give away 5th on the final lap, but there you go. That's what you get for driving on your mobile phone, isn't it? All those advertising campaigns are right. Well, there you go. Beat most of the other guys with the same car as me.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Ryan, do I spot a box with a G29 in it? No?
Well,
Speakers. Speaker box and curry. Just getting text messages, don't mind me.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Anthony, it's goodbye.
And that is it for today's stream from Charlie Roscoe. That is where I'm going to end it. So thank you to everyone who has joined in and watched. Don't forget to hit subscribe to the channel to check out all of my videos. There's other F1 2017 videos on there. Also live streams coming up. If you're watching this as a replayed video on YouTube, firstly, yay, it didn't get blocked. And secondly, thank you. Remember to leave a like, hit subscribe. Thank you very much to everyone. Goodbye for now.